The process for the selection of the Chaguanas Mayor could resemble the selection of the Pope. Opposition MP Colin Imbert draws the analogy as he explains the way out of the deadlock situation. And according to his understanding of the law, there can now be no drawing of straws and re-election was never an avenue. The PNM also has a possible Chaguanas Mayor in mind. Since the EBC released the official local government elections results, there's been a debate over the control of Chaguanas. In the Borough Corporation, the UNC and PNM secured 3 electoral districts and 1 alderman each, while the ILP got 2 electoral districts and 2 aldermen. So it's a 4-4-4 deadlock situation. The ILP interim leader, Chaguanas, is prepared to go back to the polls and allow the people to cast their votes again, as opposed to a luck and chance exercise. He says the ILP is against that. The people did not vote for that. The people did not vote to win a corporation by drawing lots. The people did not vote to run a corporation by pulling straws. The ILP is totally against grasping at straws. But the Prime Minister tells the media drawing straws is the way to go.
The law makes provision as to what will happen there. If it is that there's a deadlock, then you draw lots. We have had this situation before in Mayaro. This has happened also in Superior some years ago. So there is precedent as to if there's a hung corporation, if there's a deadlock, something could be done. So there's no need in law to go back to the electorate.
But according to the opposition PNM, both political leaders are wrong. In an interview with C News, the Diego Martin Northeast MP, Colin Imbert, says the law never provided for a re-election and drawing straws is no longer an option following the replacement of Section 13 of the Municipal Corporations Act in the Amendment Bill 2013, which introduced PR.
Unfortunately for the UNC, when they amended the Municipal Corporations Act, I'll have to say inadvertently, because I can't believe they're so silly, they inadvertently deleted the provision for the drawing of lots.
So he explains what will have to happen now is when the council sits, nominations for the positions of mayor will be cast and the councillors and aldermen will vote. And whoever gets 7 out of the 12 will become the new mayor of Chaguanas.
It reminds me of the way they elect the Pope. They have a first round, and if nobody gets the majority, they do a second round, and then a third round, and then a fourth round, and then a fifth round, until eventually somebody emerges with a majority of votes. And unfortunately, in this particular case, this is what is going to have to happen. Until one or other side decides to join with one of the other parties.
The PNM will not be joining with any side, though. Mr. Imbert tells us the party will be nominating Mr. Ronald Hira for mayor, and all will be welcome to vote for him. He expects this process to begin next week.